Hello everyone and welcome to another Top 5 Records video, and today I'm going to be comparing John Coltrane's My Favorite Things, the new 45 RPM Analogue Productions pressing, with a second US mono from 1962 with the same stampers as the first US mono. Now, to start off, this was not one of my favorite Coltrane albums. I listened to it digitally. I was trying to get an idea which Coltrane record should I own, which ones not. And a lot of people were talking enthusiastically about this album. And I listened to it digitally, and I thought it's okay. I thought I'm not gonna fall in love with it, but then by sheer coincidence, at a market here in Amsterdam, I found this one for $30. A second US mono, and I think $30. It's thick cardboard. It's very old pressing. It's gorgeous. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna take it home, and I listened to it and fell in love. This is a beautiful, beautiful sounding pressing. It has a very nice, deep mono sense. Beautiful, warm representation. Anything you would imagine a old, good jazz album would sound like. And the thing is, these jazz albums from the late 50s, early 60s, they are, I mean, way up there at the level of audiophile engineering. The quality, the way they recorded it, it's just astonishing. So I was so happy to have this, and I fell in love with this album, with this pressing, a good, solid, warm sounding pressing. So when they announced the 75 series and that they would do My Favorite Things, I was kind of skeptical. But nevertheless, I tried it, and I compared these two twice. One time last night and one time just now before this video. And here we have the 45 RPM. Now, it's released in a gatefold with photographs inside. They did a great job on the packaging. Also, a nice thick cardboard. Pressed on two pieces of vinyl because of 45 RPM. There's one song on each side. What's the quality of this like? Well, this is the rare occasion when a audiophile repress beats the, well, I can't say original because it's the second pressing, but they are the same stamper, so I imagine at first should kind of like sound like the second mono one, but this one blows away the 1962 version. First of all, I must acknowledge there is, of course, a difference in the sound because this is stereo and the other is mono. And as a matter of fact, this week I'm going to do a video on mono versus stereo on John Coltrane's Blue Train. So be sure to check out my channel if you're interested in that. I'm going to be comparing mono and stereo. Here, the difference in mono and stereo is that there's a rough panning here, which I'm usually not a fan of. Coltrane is all to the right, the piano and the drums to the left. But this sounds so full. It has so much room in there. It has such a gorgeous stereo image that although it's rough or hard panning, when you sit in front of your speakers, it just fills it up as if you're watching a jazz group in a bar. The direction really feels it right. It sounds really gorgeous. It sounds even better, so much better than the mono one, than the US 1962 one. First thing you notice, it's in the detail. I mean, the moment you hear the piano on this one, it's already clear that it is fuller, warmer, more detailed, and so much smoother sounding than on the 1962 mono. Same counts for the drums. The representation of the high in the hi-hats, it's not that quality, that that representation of the highs, it's not present on the 1962 mono. Then, of course, Coltrane himself, there is so much more detail. It sounds so much more fuller. The 45 RPM is really working miracles here. This is a very, very, very good release. It's mastered by Ryan K. Smith. And in the world of audiophile recordings or audiophile releases, when it's mastered by Bob Ludwig or Bernie Grundman or Kevin Gray, there is a fair chance that it might actually sound better than an original. Doesn't say it is always that, but it's at least around the league. At least that's probably the case. With Ryan K. Smith, who is one of the biggest mastering engineers ever, I've always had a sense until this pressing that, oh, he's very, very good, but he's always a bit under the original. This one changes my attitude and expectations, because this is the best pressing I've heard Ryan K. Smith do until now. The difference in quality here is astounding. He did a masterpiece of a job mastering this. So I'm very, very happy and that this release got made. It's incredible. Get it while you can, because you do not want to miss this one. So I'm curious, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.